What's up, Libra? Welcome to Let Me Read You Tarot. My name is E. I'll be doing your January 2019 general reading. 2019. Whoop, whoop. Happy New Year, Libra. I hope that your new year is going well so far. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. I am new to YouTube as of November. I'm trying to build a little family on this side of town. So if you could please do that for me. The readings are free. The like, the share, the comment, the subscribe, all of that is free. So if you could please do that for me, I would really, really, really appreciate it, Libra. Also, if you would like to book a private reading, my email will be listed below. So you can reach me there and we can figure out how we can set that up for you, Libra. Last but not least, if it doesn't apply, please let it fly. Okay, I'm doing a general reading for many Libras, so the reading may or may not resonate with your personal situation. You're more than welcome to find a reader on YouTube who is picking up on the messages that resonate with your personal situation. Also, if you could use your discernment for me, I really would appreciate that, because general readings are very different from private readings. So therefore, you have to decipher if it's a man, if it's a woman, you know, whether they said it and it was really them who said it and not you. You have to really smack it, flip it, rub it down, because it's not a private reading, Libra, okay? So if you could just help use your discernment in the midst of this reading, if you would help me while I'm helping you, I would be very, very grateful for that. And it will be easier for you, okay? Because don't nobody know more about your situation than you, okay? Your love cards for the month of January is pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And we have retreat. And it says it is time to disconnect from the world. And your universal love card says you have what it takes. I know that's right, Libra. You definitely do. You definitely do. And on the back of it, it says, always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love. It says, P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So don't let no old stuff, or all the heartbreak stop you from, being open to love, being open to what the universe has for you, Libra, okay? One monkey don't stop no show. And in some cases, 5 or 15 monkeys still don't stop no show, okay? The show will go on and it must go on. Your Chinese fortune card for the month of January is prosperity, Libra. Hey. So you guys could really be coming into a time where, things are just falling out the sky, whether it be money, opportunities, people, whatever it may be. This is just a very prosperous time for you guys, Libra, or will be a prosperous time for you. And that is definitely dope, especially coming into a new year with that type of energy. If you nurture that properly, that can go on throughout the year. Okay, Libra. So that's always good news. And before, we go any further, I have to give you some spiritual advice, because, what you going to do without no spiritual guidance and advice? You happen to get 2 cards. One is regret and one is humor. Regret says, I know that I cannot change the past. Again, it's kind of reiterating with what your universal love message is, Don't beat yourself up. Be gentle with yourself. You are doing the best that you can, and you were doing the best that you can back then, okay? So be gentle with yourself. And then we also have humor. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And I always say this when this card comes out, is that sometimes you just have to laugh back at life, man. No matter how mad, no matter how disappointed or angry you are, it's not going to change the situation. So sometimes you got to find the joy and the laughter out of sometimes a tough situation, Their laughter is like the best medicine. Okay. For those of you who are new to my channel, I always pre-shuffle the deck, but I do cut the camera. I keep saying that. Cut the deck on camera, and if I have cards that flewed out, hashtag Young Miami, I keep them. And you guys did have a flyer. You had the major arcana, the Fool. Okay, so let's cut the deck and let's see what's going on, Libra. Overall energy being the Eight of Pentacles. Overall energy meaning it's the root of the problem or the root of the situation. The Eight of Pentacles is a very focused energy. You can even see that man. He ain't looking in the background. He ain't looking at what's going on around him. He's strictly focused on his craft, his skill. The Eight of Pentacles can also be an apprentice job, working under someone who can help you sharpen what you're already good at, but they're just going to help you sharpen it a little bit. But most of all, again, this card is about being extremely focused on your goals, your finances, your career, so ain't nothing like being focused coming into a new year, having your eye on a prize and really you have, like, what do you call it, tunnel vision. Lord Jesus, said that backwards. So then we have the major arcana, the Fool that flew out, which is the number 0. The Fool to me is a beautiful card. It's a very spiritual card. This is all about new beginnings. It's the number 0. This is a card of just wanting to leave the past behind, wanting a new beginning, on a new journey. You don't know what's ahead, but all you know is you don't want what's behind you. This is a card of faith, because it's like this man is like literally about to jump off this cliff. He's not even looking down, it's kind of like this carefree, I'm just going to take this risk and trust and have faith that whatever I need, the Most High will provide along the way. So this is a card of packing light, leaving old baggage behind, again, which is what your soul advice was speaking about, which as far as regret. This man doesn't have any regrets. It is what it is. It happened. It's time for something new. I'm ready to move forward, So this is a very good energy to start off with. You focused and you want a new beginning, or you're focused on a new beginning. And I ain't mad at that, Libra. At all. 9 of Swords. 8 of Swords. Libra. What y'all thinking in the last month? Okay, so we have the 8 and the 9. Mind you, you can only go to the 10 in the minor arcana, so it could be some worry, some anxiety, some fear, about this new beginning, about this new path. Again, like I said, the Fool does not know what's ahead of him. He doesn't know, he's leaving all that he did know to be true behind. So it's like, you're coming into this energy of being extremely worried about how is it all going to plan out? Am I going to have everything that I need? How am I going to get through this? So it's an opposite energy. It's like one energy, you're like carefree, and then the next you're extremely worried about it. So you guys could be experiencing some, you could be torn. It's like a part of you does want to focus on a new beginning and moving forward. Then also a part of you is extremely fearful, and there's some anxiety and worry around this new beginning. And it's almost like with the 8 of Swords being here, somebody has negative thought patterns. Sword energy is your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is an energy of negative thought patterns. And I always say with this card, no one just wakes up and says, I want to think negative. Today, let's think negative. This energy comes from things happening repeatedly in someone's life to the point now that it's happened so much that now they think it's always going to happen. This is someone who always thinks the worst, someone who has created their own mental prison that they somehow don't know how to break free from. But nothing's really tying this woman. There's a whole openness right here. So if this woman wants to break free from this mentality, she can, but she has to, first have it in her mind that she really is focused on having what she can have and wants for herself. Okay, so I definitely do see some internal conflict when it comes to a new beginning. It's like, it's typical Libra, you guys are always trying to make sure that things are balanced, things are right and exact, and it makes it difficult to make a solid decision about something sometimes because you guys are one of the signs that kind of battle, as well as Gemini, with, your internally. It's like a back and forth, Oh, Lord. The 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. So The Three of Pentacles, some of you guys are working very hard at work, teamwork, collaboration. This could be working on a project, working on a skill, collaborating on something with others. This card also is the student and the teacher card for me, because this man is standing on the bench and he's talking to these two people. So for me, not only does this deal with group projects, collaboration, teamwork, this also is, are you the student and or the teacher? Or sometimes we're both. There definitely could be someone around. There's an energy of 3. Okay, so you have 2 3. So some of you guys need to look up what the number 3 means in numerology. I know 3 deals with creation. Something's being created. It is the mother, the father, the son, and so forth. There's definitely been some heartbreak and some worry, and I think that there was something that broke your heart that led to you. And I kind of feel like this is not you just wanting this new beginning. I kind of feel like something happened that forced you to have to want, or you feel as though you need a new beginning or you want a new beginning, because it has something to do with some sort of heartbreak or loss. Okay, something took place that broke your heart. Maybe it was a love triangle. Maybe it was some sort of loss that you just taken, Libra, that you're still mourning over or still trying to work through these energies. But again, with your universal love card being here, it says you have what it takes. It says always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love. Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and say that if you just experience this, to just move on, Libra, move on, because it ain't that easy. What I am saying is feel what you need to feel, experience what you need to experience, and focus on how you can move forward from this. Because we can't regret how things worked out or what someone did or didn't do. All we can focus on is what we need to do for ourselves, okay? What we need to learn so that we don't recycle this experience again. Also, I want to say that, for some of you guys, if this 3 of Swords energy hasn't taken place, with the love card saying pay attention to the red flags, I'm not. The angels are suggesting that you pay attention to the things that, the signs, because I always say the Most High, the Creator, the universe, they don't just set us up for destruction. There's certain things that transpire that were red flags that happened before the Big Bang happened. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to us to be in tune with ourselves, the universe, to be able to discern and decipher what that red flag was. And to if it's a red flag, to kind of figure out how I can get out of this situation, okay? Because I don't believe that we're just set up for destruction. I think sometimes there's things that show us that this could happen. It has potential to go in this direction, okay? I also want to say that if you've been going through a hard time, Libra, things are about to change. You have the Wheel of Fortune here, especially being that you have prosperity as your overall energy for the month. So, if you have been experiencing a rough time in love or in a situation that you thought was going to work out one way and it didn't, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Jupiter is in Sagittarius, and that's my ruling planet. So when Jupiter comes, it always bears gifts. It's all about expansion, growth, blessings, luck. So, it is changing slowly but surely. It is changing. But, when you're in the thick of it, you can't see it. This woman has her blindfold on here. This woman is covering her face, so she definitely can't see this wheel turning. All she can see, all she can feel, I should say, is this. Okay? Some of you guys are really focused on what didn't work, and there's a need for you to kind of do your best to come out of what didn't work and understand that everything is working for your highest good, even if you can't see it and even if it doesn't feel like it. Okay? 4 of Swords. Okay, so I like this. The 4 of Swords in your outcome. This lets me know, because you have the 3 of Swords in the heart of your reading, and then you have the 4 of Swords in your outcome. So it lets me know that there is going to be some healing. There is going to be a time for you to self-reflect. This is also probably why you have retreat. So some of you guys, if you can, maybe you need to plan a little getaway. You know, it doesn't have to be anywhere crazy. It can just be somewhere where you can have peace of mind. Maybe you need to pay for a weekend at the spa, you know, or something like that. Just somewhere where you can self-reflect, meditate, pray, heal, because this card is all about healing after the heartbreak, after the loss. You know, and I think that definitely use this time to self-reflect, because remember, it's not about the destination with the Fool. I mean, it's about the journey. It's about the journey. It's about the lessons that we collect on the journey, because guess what? If we focus on the destination, when we get to that destination, guess what we're going to be doing? Figuring out what's next, where else we want to go. You know what I'm saying? So it's best to focus on the journey, what I've gained from this experience. And it's not just heartbreak, even though it feels that way. You gained other things in this. The Queen of Cups. Some of you guys could have gotten your heart broken by a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual, male or female, because this is not a private reading. This is a very loving energy, which is so interesting. This is usually someone who you can count on. If you're going through this, this is definitely someone who can help heal you, in the sense of they're so loving. They're so in tune with not only their own emotions, but the emotions of other people. You know, so maybe this is someone who will help you to heal this, or this is the one who caused this. Okay? Nine of Pentacles. I love this card. This is my favorite minor arcana. And the Chariot. Definitely some of you guys could have been dealing with the Cancer, because we do have the Queen of Cups ooh, child. Somebody going through some communication. The communication is off, because I'm over here struggling. I'm in Struggleville. The Queen of Cups is crowning the Chariot, which is a Cancer card. It could be any water sign, but this is definitely Cancer that's sticking out to me. Now, the Nine of Pentacles, as I was saying, is my favorite card in the Minor Arcana, because this is the self-made card. This is the I'm happily single. You know, I'm good all by myself. This is the self-esteem card. This woman did this by herself. You know, she's good with or without anybody. You know, and to me, this is the best energy you can be in, because this lets you know that you stand strong on your own 2 feet. And anything that someone else gives you is just extra. Your cup overflow is by itself. You made sure that your cup overflow is all by yourself. So anything extra is extra. Okay. I definitely am seeing this for you, Libra. I definitely see some success. Again, for those of you who are dealing with a water sign individual, if you are thinking about, you know, remaining, because I don't see death here. I just see heartbreak. Okay, death lets me know that this is over, but I don't see death here. I don't see the 8 of Cups. I don't see any of that. So if you are choosing to stay in this relationship in spite of whatever you've been through, if you want to work it out, what's going to be beneficial to you and this person is to definitely, because the Chariot can represent a car. So maybe you guys can do a road trip. You know, like I said, it doesn't have to be anywhere crazy. It can just be somewhere where you two can just get back to y'all. I don't know why Jaheim's little song, trying to find my way back to you, baby. I ain't no singer, judge somebody else, but you can go find the lyrics to Jaheim. It's called Finding My Way Back, because the lyrics just came to me. I feel like what will be beneficial to you and this person is to take a trip. Maybe you guys need some alone time. Maybe you guys need to hit the reset button, start all over again. And when you go, don't get all hot and heavy. Keep that light. Humor is not just about laughing, but it is about keeping something light. It says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life, which is what the Fool does. He's carefree. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if you approach this from a different way, because maybe how you approach this relationship from the beginning wasn't necessarily beneficial to not only you or your partner. So maybe if you switch this around and approach it from maybe just get back to being friends first. You know what I mean? And maybe you do need to be single for a little bit so that you have time to heal and self-reflect and, heal the things within you. So again, you don't recycle your experiences over and over and over and over again. Maybe there's a need for you to do some self-reflection. And after this retreat, maybe you can sit back, take some time to really assess what took place in this retreat, in this getaway. Think about what was said. Think about if you do want to just move forward, or do you want to move forward, with this relationship, or move forward as a single man or single woman. But I feel like getting away would be very beneficial if you are choosing to stay. You guys need to get away and to really just get back to knowing each other. You know what I'm saying? Again, and try to mend, as this card says, mend your broken heart. It says, did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So I am getting the vibe that some of you guys ain't leaving, okay? And that's fine, your choice, your experience. But what will be beneficial, being that you aren't, is to take a little road trip, get away, and get to know each other all over again. Maybe fall in love all over again. Sometimes we just get so caught up in the routine that we lose the spark. We lose that friendship, what even attracted us to each other in the beginning. Okay, so as I told the rest of the signs, Cancer, depending on the views, I will gift a love reading based on the views, because it takes a lot of time and energy to upload 12 zodiacs. That's a lot of prayer, meditation, a lot of work that goes into these readings, at least for me as a reader. Everybody reads differently. So if I am going to post videos, it needs to be because it's it's people that actually are letting me know that it resonates with them and they need insight. Okay, so I can strictly do it focused on love depending on the views. Okay, Libra, love and light to you.